Hey guys, Christian here. We've got an exponential equation today, and it's not a fun one. This is actually one of the ugliest trick questions that can come up in exponentials. It's not actually particularly hard to solve, but honestly, I haven't met someone yet who can solve it without a little bit of an outside push to get you started. See, the problem here is we're so used to dealing with quadratic exponential equations, where you can sort of look at it and go, oh, hey, yeah, that power is double that power, so we can use a substitution, and the formula will work fine, and we'll be all good, and everything will work out really nicely. But this does not have that. It's got a positive power and a negative power. It's very, very ugly to deal with. There is a trick you use in order to turn it into an exponential equation. And once you know it, you'll never forget it. It's a really simple trick. You can use it as many times as you want for any question that's like this, but it's quite hard to come up with by yourself. The solution here is to actually multiply the entire equation by e to the power of x. Now watch what happens when we do this. If we multiply the left-hand side by e to the power of x, that's just each individual term cops it, right? So we've got 4ex times ex. Now when you times two exponentials together, you just add the powers, and x plus x is 2x. So this is going to become 4e to x. The second piece, we've got 9e negative x times ex. Again, we're going to add the powers together, and negative x plus x is 0. So we've got 9e to the power of 0. Or, because e to the power of 0 is 1, just 9. The right-hand side, we've got 12 now multiplied by e to the power of x, and now you've got something that looks like the quadratics that you're used to, and now you can rearrange and use the substitution like you always do. So we'll get everything over to the one side, 4e to x minus 12ex plus 9 equals 0. Perform a quick substitution. It doesn't really matter what order you do this in. I could have done the substitution before now, or I could do it now. So we'll let a equal ex and then rewrite our problem. And then once we've done that, we can use all of the tricks that we know about quadratics in order to solve this problem. Now you can either use, at this point, you can factorize it, or you can use the quadratic formula, which is ever's easier for you. Because this one's slightly annoying and slightly tedious, I'm going to use the quadratic formula. It's just one that I'm more comfortable with. So we're going to say that a is equal to negative b, which is 12, not negative 12. So 12 plus or minus the square root of 12 squared minus 4, 9. The whole lot over 2 times the coefficient of the leading term, which is 8. 2 times 4. When we simplify this down, we're going to find that 12 plus or minus the square root of 144 minus, now here's the cool part, 144 over 8. So we've actually got 12 plus or minus 0 over 8, which basically means that the plus or minus isn't doing anything, and it means we're only going to have a single solution. Kind of convenient. Doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, it's very nice and easy. So our solution here is very simply 12 over 8, which is probably more appropriately written if we divide both numbers by 4, because 4 is a common factor, and we'll have 3 over 2. So we now know that a equals 3 over 2, but our job isn't done because we're not trying to find a, we're trying to find x. So from this, we can say that e to the power of x is 3 on 2, which means that x would be the natural log, or log base e, of 3 over 2. And that is how you fully finish off the problem. Now that's all there is to it. You can leave your solution written in that form. There's no other tricks, nothing to do. The trickiest part of this question was right at the start, where we took the entire equation and multiplied it by e to the power of x in order to turn it into a more familiar quadratic type question. Guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found it handy. If you did, please like this video, like the page, Making Sense of VCE Methods. We're posting new videos every single day. Practice questions for VCE students. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody, because it's really exciting and I want to get this out to every single student that I possibly can. So as always, please share it with everybody, like it, the whole 9 yards, and I will see you tomorrow for the next video.